Hello everyone, I'm MW3 from Sabotage Gamers, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a very exciting new custom game mode called Money in the Denk. Before I get on to explaining all about the mode, I just want to explain what's going on in the video. The gameplay I'm showing you is from some private lobbies that I was running. I've set up the mode exactly as specified by the guy that created it, and I just got in some friends and PSN friends, and we played a few games of this. I've done this on 2 occasions now. This was from the second night of playing this mode, so we had a bit more experience of playing it. I've got a couple of other players on my team. I think it's actually 3v4 in this match. On my team I've actually got one of my real life friends who you'll probably recognise from some other videos. His name's Tom and he goes by the username of the Stack Nerd. His gameplay is on the left hand side of the screen, and today I'm going to be showing you a dual perspective. Because we managed to drop 2 MOABs in this game. I get one and Tom gets one, so I thought it would be interesting if you could see both of our perspectives as we earn our MOABs. If you can, the best way to view this video is going to be to bump it up to 1080p and watch in full screen, and then you should see our videos in pretty decent quality. The beginning of the gameplay is pretty average, but then we do get on some good streaks and eventually earn our MOABs towards the end of the match. Now I better explain all about this mode. The game mode is called, as I said, Money in the Denk. Now you may be wondering why it's called this. It's a bit of a weird name. It's basically named after its designer. It was created by a YouTuber called Denk, so he just slotted his name into the mode name. I'll put some links to his videos. He's got one pretty classy video introducing all about the mode, and then he's got a second video telling you exactly how to set it up, which is what I did to get this gameplay. But if you don't want to go and watch those videos, I'll just explain it quickly for you now. Money in the Denk is a Sabotage modification, but it is actually pretty far removed from its core game mode. Both teams are fighting over one central bomb. You need to grab it, take it to the enemy's base and plant it. Once it's planted, you need to defend it until it explodes and destroys the bomb site. The only way you can win the mode is by destroying the enemy's base. Once you pick up the bomb, you turn into a Juggernaut. I'll go into this a bit more in a minute. However, even though you were a Juggernaut while you had the bomb, as soon as you plant it, you are no longer a Juggernaut. This means you will be able to run straight into the enemy base pretty much unscathed. However, as soon as you plant it, you are totally screwed. This makes it very important that you do not plant the bomb while people are around. You need to support each other, clear out the enemy base and then plant. To make this mode even more tactical than it already is, the bomb timer is shared. This means that when it's defused, next time it's planted, no matter at what base, it will carry on counting down from the same time. To give a pretty extreme example, I lost a match the other night by having the bomb defused and then replanted at our base at only about 10 seconds. This gave us absolutely no time to defuse it and we lost the game. As you can see, there's quite a lot of tactics there. Do you allow the enemy to get into your base and then let the bomb count down to say 20 seconds, 10 seconds, however close you want to cut it? Or, is that too risky? Are you likely to lose doing that? To excel at this game, I only recommend that you play with friends with microphones and communicate very well. A team that is going to be communicating will win the match. A team that isn't communicating has little to no chance in this mode, and it will be very lucky if people that are all trying to play solo actually achieve anything. And now, when you thought it couldn't become any more interesting, this mode does not allow custom classes. That's right, there are 5 preset classes that you can use. Have you been complaining about Assassin, Death Streaks, FMG 9 Akimbos, ACRs? Well, this game mode is going to be for you, because all of the classes use very, very average weapons. While some people might be complaining that these weapons and classes aren't actually that great, everybody is using the same sort of classes, so it means that it's very balanced out. Nobody can be complaining that they're getting outperformed. I'll go through the classes quickly now, so you can have a little idea of what it's going to be like playing this mode. Each class has a frag, 2 flashes, Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro and Steady Aim Pro. They also have the specialist bonus of Scavenger Pro, Quick Draw Pro and Stalker Pro. The first of the 5 classes is Assault, and this is actually my personal preference. This has an M4A1 red dot sight and an FMG silent secondary. The SMG class has the MP5 rapid fire and the MP412 revolver. This is a class you want to be using if you want to be really rapid and run into the enemies and take them out. The LMG is the PKP Pecheneg rapid fire and the M320 GLM grenade launcher. If the other team has the Juggernaut, this is probably the class you want to use to try and take it out. The LMG rapid fire, if you can keep your fire down on the Juggernaut, it will take him out eventually, and that grenade launcher will knock some of the steam out of him as well.
A sniper class isn't probably what you would use normally as a sniper class. It's the L118A silenced and the Scorpion silenced. This means it's probably going to be pretty tricky to get a kill with the sniper. You're going to have to go for headshots or a body shot on a damaged enemy. You won't be running around quick scoping with this simply because you won't do enough damage, and also you won't have quick draw unless you can build up your specialist bonus. However, this class does have the benefit of being completely silenced, which most of the other classes do not. The shotgun class is the Model 1887 and a G18 silenced. I never normally use the shotgun class, so I don't have much of an opinion on it. As the bomber, you are a Juggernaut with a P99 silence. You don't have anything else. No perks, nothing. Although the weapon is silenced, you are going to show up on the enemy's radar. This is basically just to minimise the damage that your pistol does. However, you do have the specialist bonus. You have Scavenger, Quick Draw, Stalker, and then the all perks bonus, which makes you pretty much an absolute monster inside this Juggernaut suit. You're going to be really fast, really light, you're going to be able to reload really quickly, use Stalker to strafe around. You are really powerful in this suit, and of course you've got all that health. You are even able to build your kill streak up to a MOAB, which is what Tom does in this gameplay. Of course, this brings along a sort of moral decision. Do you play the objective and go for the bomb, thus losing your suit and probably not racking up the kills, or do you stay in your Juggernaut suit and risk it all to get that MOAB? It may help your team a bit more, but you may get killed, the bomb taken, and that could lose you the game. This gameplay is pretty interesting because I get the MOAB not using the Juggernaut suit, and Tom gets the MOAB using the Juggernaut suit, so you'll get to see what it's like as both classes getting a MOAB. So that's pretty much all to say about the mode. I say pretty much all, that was quite a long description. It is a very, very interesting mode, lots of little quirks in it that really raise it above any of the other modes in terms of tactics, especially when that Juggernaut is going to be able to pull off MOABs if you can keep it up for long enough. This suit, while it is very, very powerful, is far from indestructible, and you probably saw at the beginning of the gameplay we pulled off quite a few deaths. So now you know all about the mode, I guess I better talk about my opinion on it. This mode is just so interesting because it gets rid of a lot of the things I really hate about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. There's no death streaks, there's no kill streaks in the air, there's no assassin. If you want to be silenced, you have to use the underpowered silence weapons. There's no Akimbo FMG9s, Akimbo Scorpions, there's no ACRs, Type 95s. It's all just really average guns, which sort of pushes your health up a little bit. Everybody's going to be able to take a little bit more damage simply because the weapons are very average. And in this game, where lag compensation and just generally very strong guns will kill you within a matter of frames, this is what I wanted to see from a mode in Call of Duty. There's so many different ways to play this mode as well. You can do what we're doing here, camp it out, defend a bit, go for MOABs, or you can just go straight for the bomb and play the objective, wrap up the game in a couple of minutes. Although we aren't going for the objective at the moment, we're just going for kills, you'll see at the end of the game when we pick up the MOABs, we do actually go and plant and we do win the game. And it is worth noting that destroying the bomb site is the only way that you can win the match. If you still haven't destroyed the bomb site when the 20 minutes are up, you will go into overtime. So really it doesn't matter how many kills you get, if you don't destroy that bomb site then you aren't going to win the match. Destroying the bomb site is the only way you can do so. All the games we played were very, very different depending on who was on whose team and what they were playing like. We had 4 MOABs over the 2 nights, including one directed at me. The best games I find are the ones that you really struggle to get to each other's bases when it's very equally matched. If you're not worried about your KD and you're just worried about having fun, then that sort of power struggle for the bomb and the Juggernaut suit will keep you amused for a very long time, simply because you're probably just going to be in the middle of the map trying to go back and forwards, and if you're on a balanced team you're both going to be getting each other, maybe planting for a few seconds and then getting it defused. Really, this mode is just amazing. Massive props to the guy that came up with it. I really hope this does make it into public. If it doesn't, I just recommend that you try it out in private. Either find somebody that's already got it saved in their game modes like myself, or create your own version of the mode using his specifications in that video I've linked to down below. If you would like to play this mode with me and some of my friends, be sure to follow me on Twitter. I'll put the link down below. We sometimes do little like open lobbies, I guess you would call them, and I normally announce it on Twitter, ask people if they want to come and join, so go follow me on Twitter if you use it. That's the end of this video. I've probably got another video I could do with little tips and tricks for this mode, because it is a very unique mode with some very unique tips and tricks. if this does make it into public matches, or if just people are very interested in hearing them, I will do that video as well. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please leave a rating, comment any questions, suggestions, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with Modern Warfare 3 news and other news as well. Hope you enjoyed these 2 gameplays, guys. Tell me how it came out, because this is the first time I've ever done a dual perspective video. And if you get a chance, make sure to play this mode. It is well worth it. See you next time, guys.